my dear students. Today we are going to discuss the topic Crusades. This is very important topic in the world history. And by studying this topic, you know about little bit about the Israel and Palestine conflict also. Beta, this topic belongs to your class 11th history, chapter number 4, Central Islamic Land. Before starting this topic, I am going to tell you briefly what you are going to study in the topic. Firstly, we will discuss why the crusade took place, the reason behind it, the time period of the crusade, as well as what is crusade also. Okay, firstly we discuss what is crusade, then is time period and why it took place. So beta, crusade is a religious war which was fought between the Christian and the Muslim. The reason behind this religious war was the land of Jerusalem. Both the communities want to have a control on this land, Jerusalem. Where is it located? It is located in present day Israel region. Why both the communities, Christians as well as Muslim, want to have a control on this land of Jerusalem? Because the land is having a religious importance for both the religion. Not for both the religion, but for three monotheist religion. And these three monotheist religion are also known by the name of Din-e-Ibrahimi. And these three monotheist religions are Judaism, that is the followers are known as the Jews. Second is the Islam, follower known as the Muslim. And third religion is the Christian religion. Why the Jerusalem has religious importance? What religious importance for the Judaism religion? The land is said to be the holy place for the Jews since the 10th century BC. Because there is a wall located at Jerusalem which is considered to be the holy place for the worship of the Jews. That's why they consider Jerusalem to be their homeland and want to return back there. Why it is important for the Islam religion? It is important for Islam religion because the incidents of Miraj which took place in the life of Prophet Muhammad. What is Miraj? The journey of Prophet Muhammad to heaven is known as Miraj. So it is said that the Prophet Muhammad took up the journey to heaven from this place Jerusalem. And in the commemoration of that incident, a mosque is also made at a place which is known as Masjid-e-Aqsa. And its dome is known as the dome of, it is also known as Dome of Rock. A picture is given in your chapter, which was built by Abd al-Malik. So now you understood why it is important for Judaism religion as well as for Islam religion. Now, why the Jerusalem is a holy place for Christian? Because Jesus Christ, of which the Christian did the worship, the crucifixion of Jesus Christ took place at Jerusalem, and his resurgence also occurred here only. What a resurgence means, he became alive after the crucifixion. That's why the place is said to be the holy for Christians also. Now beta, we go to the time period of the crusade. Crusade was mainly fought between the time period from 11th to the 13th century. That is for around 200 years. In these 200 years, there were total 9 crusades which took place. Among these 9 crusades, 8 crusades were like that of a bloody wars. But only the one among these does not contain any bloody type of a war. There were total 9 crusades which were fought in these 200 years from 11th century to the 13th century. Understood this thing? What is crusade? Crusade is a religious war fought between the Christians and the Muslim for the land of Jerusalem between the time period 11th to the 13th century. Where is Jerusalem located? It is located in present day Israel region. And why the place is important? Because it is considered to be the holy place by these three monotheist religions, that is Judaism, Islam and the Christian. Okay. Now beta, after knowing about the crusade, what is it? Now we go into the background. What were the factors behind what was happening at that time, which led to the outbreak of the crusade, why it took place. So what was happening in the 11th century was that hostility towards Muslim increased during the 11th century. Why the hostility increased towards the Muslim during 11th century? Because most of the population of the time of the Western Europe, mainly that Normans, Hungarians, Slavs, all get converted to that of the Christianity religion. And Christianity religion was expanding. And only Muslims remained to be the main enemy for the Christians. Apart from that, during the 11th century, the change in the social and economic organization in the Western Europe also started. The society started to be changed, as well as the economic structure of the society also started to be changed during the 11th century. And this changes in the society and the economy contributed to the hostility between Christendom and the Islamic world. This thing you understand the Christianity and the Islamic world by the map which I will show you. Through that map you will understood that at one place, at the one bank of the Mediterranean Sea, you see the Byzantine Empire was ruling. Byzantine Empire was the Christian empire. At the same time, you will see that the Muslim empire was also ruling, which was known as by the name of a Seljuk empire. So Muslims were also ruling at one place, and at one place Christians were ruling, and Christianity was expanding. That's why there was only one community left behind, that was the Muslim, who were considered to be the arch enemy for the expansion of the Christianity. One more thing which I want to tell you, that Jerusalem, it was under the Muslim since the year 638 CE. In 638 CE, Jerusalem was conquered by the Muslim under the Caliph Umar. The second caliphate, if you remember, the first caliphate Abu Bakr and second was Umar. So Umar in 638 CE conquered the land of Jerusalem. Since that time it was under the Muslim rule. Now Christians started thinking to regain the land of Jerusalem, because it was the holy land for them also. And because of this matter, the crusade started, the religious war started to have a land under their control. Both the communities want to have this land under their control. Okay, now we continue with the background. As I told you, Christianity was expanding and the Muslims were only considered to be the main enemy for them. One more thing was occurring was that first two orders in the Europe. As when you see the Indian society, in Indian society, there is a caste system, or you can also say it is as a Varna system. There are four Varnas like that of the Brahman, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and the Shudras. In a similar way, when you go to the European society, the society was divided into three orders. European society divided into three orders. At the first place is the clergy, second is the nobility, and the third are the soldiers. Okay. So first two order, that is the clergy and the nobility. The first two order try to ensure political stability. Why these first two order want to have a political stability in the Western Europe? So that the economic development took place there. Now we discuss about the European society. There was a feudal type of the society, feudal system in the European society. What is feudal system? Feudal system, this thing you study in chapter number 6 in your this 11th class history. Now I am giving you a brief introduction what is the feudalism. Feudalism is like that of in Indian terms, you can understand it like that of the zamindari system. The zamindar is there and the system is known as the zamindari system. In the similar way, the zamindar in the European society known as the feudal lord, and the system is known as the feudalism. So there was a feudal society in Europe, and these feudal lords were having a aggressive type of the tendency. Means they keep on fighting among themselves. And these aggressive tendencies of this feudal society led to the economic disturbance in the society, political as well as the economic disturbance in the Western Europe. That's why the first two order, that is the nobility as well as the clergy, want to stop this aggressive tendency. And for this, what they did, the first order, that is the clergy, they come up with a movement known as the Peace of God movement. Very important movement. Peace of God movement. But remember, we are just doing the background of the crusade. Okay? So in background, there was a movement which started in the 9th century in Western Europe, the movement known as the Peace of God movement. What is the goal of the what is the motive behind starting this movement? The goal was that to stop the aggressive tendencies of this feudal society. And how they can stop? By turning the attention of these feudal lords from learning among themselves to that of their common enemy, that is the Muslim. Instead of, means the Pope or the religious had said them, instead of learning among, because they were having the aggressive tendency among themselves, they keep on fighting. So they want someone to fight. So how the Pope guided them, he guided them in a way that instead of fighting among yourself, we have to unite together and to fight with our common enemy, that is the Muslims. So what was happening? This movement, Peace of God movement, was started mainly in the Middle Age in Europe. Middle Age. But at this 9th century is known as the Middle Age in Europe. And who started the movement? The movement was started by the Catholic Church. Catholic Church. The movement was started in the Middle Age in Western Europe by the Catholic Church. And it was the first peace movement in the world history. As you know, in the Indian history we study, the peace movement was done by the Mahatma Gandhi. In the similar way, this Peace of God movement was the first peace movement in the world history. The movement done for the peace, for establishing a peace in the society. How is it established peace within the society? It established the peace in the society in a way that the Pope announced that there are certain months in the Christian calendar which are considered to be the holy month, and we must not have to fight during those months. So in those months, the fighting was prohibited. Apart from that, the fighting was also prohibited in certain places, like the place near to that of the church and many other places. The fighting stopped during certain months at some places, as well as against certain members of the society, like that of the clergy class, the priestly class, as well as the common people, the peasantry. It was prohibited that this thing is against the religion, to fight against the priestly class or against the common people. So in this way, this Peace of God movement was launched in the Middle Age by the Catholic Church to stop these aggressive tendencies of the feudal society, so that the peace can be established in the Western Europe and the Western European society can develop by the economic progress in the society. And after establish a little bit peace, then what they did, they turned the attention of this feudal society towards their arch enemy. That we will discuss in another video. Thank you.